In today's video, we're going over some rappers' most popular, most beloved songs and squeezing them into a tier list. And guys, make sure you like the video and subscribe, share that juicy Korean love. Starting things off, we got Kanye West with Stronger. The way Kanye crafted the production from the Daft Punk song is extremely creative. Of course, Kanye just has a way with words when it comes to describing his confidence. Articulate bars like awesome the Christian and Christian Dior. That's poetry right there. There are better songs on Graduation, but overall it's still an iconic hit from the 2000s. I'm gonna go A tier. Moving on, we got Jay-Z with his classic New York love letter, Empire State of Mind. It's a timeless New York anthem. Other songs have often tried to replicate it, but always they come short because they cannot reach the Hove status. The Alicia Keys chorus is gorgeous. Jay-Z has amazing bars. I'm going S tier. Then we have Drake with One Dance. This song is way too overhated. You can just kind of move and groove to it. There's a nice beat. The production is great. The dance hall influence doesn't bother me at all. It's certainly better than most of the tracks on his new album. I'm gonna go B+. Then we have Kendrick Lamar's modern trap banger, Humble. When it comes to Kendrick's discography, he's obviously dropped better songs from T-Pab, Good Kid, Mad City. Even Damn has better songs than Humble. However, it is still a very catchy single, even though it does sound very commercial and mainstream. It still has that Kendrick Lamar edge to it, so I'm gonna go B+. Then we have Travis Scott with Goosebumps. I love the druggy atmosphere. Matter of fact, you can get alcohol poisoning just by listening to this song on repeat. The Kendrick Lamar feature is amazing. Easily the best part of the song. He's still on that legendary T-Pab flow, so you know you're getting quality bars. I'm gonna go with a high B+. Tyler, the Creator's Earthquake is absolutely stunning. It's a straight up pop song with a beautiful composition. The synth sounds so attractive and gorgeous. And Playboi Carti's verse is so much fun. It's that X factor that this song needs. I'm gonna go with A tier. Then we got Eminem with Lose Yourself. Has this song been overplayed? Yes, but it's still phenomenal. The ferocity and the charisma are all there. I mean, come on. How many times have you heard this song in memes, in pop culture, on the radio? Yeah, it's been played to death, but this is Eminem at his peak commercially and artistically. I'm gonna go A tier. Yo, hot take, I don't like Lil Wayne's A Milli. The production is kind of creative, but extremely annoying after the first 10 seconds. The only standout positive is Lil Wayne's flow. Surprisingly, he's able to stay on beat to this awful production. I don't even know what he's saying. He sounds decent, but the production just absolutely ruins it. It's gonna be C tier for me. Magnolia by Playboi Carti is just good old mind-numbing fun. Yeah, this song is easily better than A Milli. Carti's ad-libs alone are fantastic. The production slaps hard. It's very catchy and accessible. I'm going A tier. Future's Mask Off is so iconic, but it's not one I come back to often. I find that most of Future's music, especially after he released Purple Rain, can be very sleep-inducing, but this song, surprisingly, has just enough energy for me to enjoy it. The flute production is a classic, the flows are good, solid vibe. I'm going B tier. Great production and performance by J. Cole. It's very catchy and iconic. I also love the subject matter of the song. Essentially, Cole is giving us his perspective on the different kinds of women he meets in LA. Basically, the main message of the song is don't try to save a hoe. It's a great song. Nothing exceptional, but also nothing that makes it bad or mediocre. B+. Then we have Tupac's Ambitions as a Rider. This is an all-time great hip-hop song. We have a passionate performance by Tupac, who comes through with conviction on his bars and lyrics. It's gangster rap at its absolute finest. S tier. We got another classic song from the 90s, Biggie, the Notorious B.I.G. with Hypnotize. The funky, jazzy production is phenomenal. The lyricism alone is on a next level. It's god tier shit. You can always trust Biggie to come through with amazing bars and flows. I have to go with S tier here. Moving on, we got Logic with his Suicide Squad song 1-800. It's his self-serving, fake, inspirational garbage. Something you'd find on a corny Instagram page.
Oh my god, that song changed my life. It's so powerful. It's beautiful.
Yeah, no. And you know, no hate to Logic. He's just out here making a bag on a song about suicide. It has over 1 billion streams on Spotify, and that's cool. We all gotta make money. I don't care if he exploited suicide as a song topic. I did the exact same thing, but the song itself is so Get well soon, Hallmark card, the most overdramatic, corny bullshit. Who's out here saying this is their favorite Logic song? No one, because he has made so much more better tracks than this. Even his new album Vinyl Days is great, but you know, hey, he secured that bag. That's all that matters. Song's still trash though, D tier. Next we have a song that is not trash at all, and it's Denzel Curry's Ultimate, and especially hard-hitting banger from Denzel. The visceral energy is there. It's so rare to see rappers sound this hungry when they're first starting out. Ultimate is gonna be getting an A tier. But moving on, we got Sad by XXXTentacion. I don't care that this song is toxic or whatever. Maybe the lyrical content is alarming, but what frustrates me more, what really grinds my gears, is that Sad is barely a song. If there was more structure, more interesting production, I would have at least appreciated it, but it's still just very boring. Also, X's voice sounds so dead. I'm not being disrespectful, his performance puts me to sleep. I have to go D tier. Nicki Minaj with Starships is a mash of pop, EDM, some hip-hop, and you know, not all of it works. There are some extremely annoying parts to the song. Jump in the hoopty hoopty hoop, twinkle twinkle little star. Just a few of the eloquent bars on this profound song. However, despite its obvious flaws, it still is a pop classic. The drop is absolutely terrible though. I don't know what's going on, but it sounds so dated. Lil Uzi Vert's EXO Tour Life is so much fun. The quirky, atmospheric trap production alongside Lil Uzi's vocals is what really sells the track for me. There are better songs on Love is Rage 2, but EXO Tour Life has obviously stood the test of time, and for that reason, I'm gonna be giving it a B+. Then we have Nas with If I Rule the World, which is an incredible song. It's Nas trying to inspire people on a wider scale. He really wanted his message to be spread across the world instead of just the streets of New York. But despite Nas trying to appeal to a bigger crowd, he does not sacrifice the quality or lessen the impact of his lyrics. And on top of that, you get the legendary Miss Lauryn Hill on the chorus. How much more goated can the song get? Day and Night is a beautiful, psychedelic rap song from the one and only Kid Cudi. Cudi is rapping about how he uses marijuana to cope with his loneliness and stress. The vibes are great, it's very accessible and easy to listen to. Not a flawless song, but one of Kid Cudi's best singles. I'm going A tier. Migos with Bad and Bougie. So the Migos leaked the song on SoundCloud without knowing that it would become one of the biggest hits of the 2010s and easily the group's most iconic song. I love the massive Metro Boomin production. Everyone's just gushing over the triplet flows, which yes, are catchy. You also get a great Lil Uzi feature. I'm gonna go B+. Sugar by Brockhampton is a fantastic song. The group's chemistry is flawless. The song has this sweet vibe to it. From Matt Champion's smooth verse to Bareface's beautiful singing, it's peak Brockhampton in terms of how polished they sound. It's just a gorgeous, simple love song with great performances all around. I'm gonna go A tier. You know, whenever Jid shows up with a banger, you can always expect quality, and that's exactly what you get on 151 Rum. The lyricism and the flows are top notch. The production is also flawless. I like how it slowly builds in the intro and then Jid just slides on the rest of the song like butter. Amazing banger. I'm gonna go A tier. Next we got Cardi B with her smash hit I Like It. Cardi B brings great lyrics and flows all throughout the track. She's very charismatic, and of course she brings in that Latin flavor with J Balvin and Bad Bunny. Do I actively seek out the song? Not really, but while it's on, it's alright. I'm going B tier. No Problem by Chance the Rapper is one of the best songs of the past decade. The upbeat energy is infectious and exciting. Chance, Lil Wayne, and 2 Chainz have amazing verses on top of this choir vocal production. I know Lil Wayne is already praised for his immaculate features, but this might actually be one of my favorites from him. 50 Cent's In the Club is an iconic club anthem. This song was one coin flip away from not being the lead single to Get Rich or Die Trying. That Dr. Dre production is iconic and so bouncy. 50 Cent just glides on this beat flawlessly. I'm going A tier. DaBaby's Rockstar is a good song. His performance alongside Roddy Ricch is catchy and fun, but what holds the song together is this twangy guitar production. I love the ooh vocals in the background. The chorus is genuinely great, even though as soon as the song ends, you have no intention or inkling to listen to it again. It's fun while it's on, doesn't overstay its welcome. I'm gonna go B tier. Okay, so I know WAP is technically a Cardi B song with the Megan feature, but I'm just gonna include it on here because I have some thoughts. I used to think this was a great song. I thought it was very self-aware and hilarious, but now looking back on it, the novelty wore off completely, and what we're left with is a song with a truly disgusting message message. The fact that this song blew up on TikTok and the kids were dancing to it is some nasty shit. However, not a bad song. I don't think the intention of the song was to have kids twerk on TikTok. It's just a song that's not for me. Also, Megan's rapping is actually great, so I'm gonna give it a C tier. Next we have 21 Savage with Bank Accounts. I swear I must have listened to this song like 5 times and I still have no idea what it sounds like. Extremely forgettable and comatose performance by 21 Savage. It's a D tier. It just goes to show you how far he's improved over the course of his career. Lil Yachty's One Night isn't bad, it's just really repetitive. The flow does not change throughout the course of the song. However, for some reason, the novelty is still there for me. At his best, Lil Yachty is able to make these cute trap songs with personality and quirkiness, and while One Night is nowhere near the level as Minnesota or She Ready, it's still a fun, low-key jam. I'm gonna go B tier. Trouble on My Mind is Pusha T's highest streaming song on Spotify, which is crazy considering as a solo artist, Pusha T really started to dominate in the latter half of his career, especially with Daytona. Still though, it's a great song and has that aggressive energy thanks to Tyler the Creator, and of course he's on his goblin energy. This whole song sounds like a goblin beat that Tyler just gifted to Pusha T, and you know me, I'm not the biggest fan of goblin, but for some reason this collaboration works pretty well. Again, both Pusha and Tyler have made better bangers, but this song does go pretty hard. I'm gonna go B tier. We got Lil Pump with Gucci Gang, and guys, come on, this is a bad song. I never enjoyed it to begin with. It's the textbook definition of repetitive. There's no substance to it at all. You can call the song mind-numbing fun, but there's nothing fun about it. Playboi Carti does it so much better. It's a fat D tier for me. I think in 10 years, A$AP Rocky's Praise the Lord is going to be realized as a certified classic banger, kind of like 50 Cent's In the Club. The fluty beat is legendary. A$AP Rocky and Skepta come through with some immaculate flows as well. It's just an amazing banger, and honestly, I want to slap it with a solid S tier. North North by Vince Staples is a fucking banger. You get this gritty, filthy Clams Casino production. Vince raps about growing up in Long Beach and living in an environment full of crime, police brutality, violence. Matter of fact, it was apparently so violent that it made a woman cry on camera because she heard it on the radio with her daughter. And if that's not a clear sign that this song is fantastic, I don't know what is. I'm gonna put it in the A tier. We got Bobby Schmurda's Hot. The song is a goddamn hit. Bobby Schmurda just flows so seamlessly on this atmospheric trap beat. I only see myself loving this song more and more as time goes on. It's gonna be a B+. Next we have Jack Harlow's What's Poppin'. This is the OG version with just Jack Harlow, and yeah, it does have this goofy ass beat you can't take seriously, but that is the point of the whole song. It's just good old dumb fun, and Jack actually has a lot of charisma and charm on this track. I do enjoy the remix slightly more, but the OG What's Poppin' is pretty enjoyable. I'm gonna go B tier. And then we have Lil Nas X with the controversial banger Montero. Who knew the guy who crafted Old Town Road would come back again and make a song even bigger and more ambitious? For me, I respect this track more than I actually enjoy it. It's just not one that I come back to often. I'm gonna go B tier. Then we have Nav with Champion. Your boy Nav. You know, the coma god, because he always puts you to sleep. But Champion is a pretty decent trap song. It is more like a Travis Scott song with the Nav feature just slapped onto it. And usually Nav's performance is very dead, sounds very comatose, but whenever he collabs with Travis, he actually ends up sounding really good. Beeps in the Trap is good, Yosemite is great, and now Champion is pretty good too. I'm gonna go B tier. Then we have Fifi by 6ix9ine, which is obviously a D tier. I don't care what you think, 6ix9ine is just not for me. But regardless, this song sucks absolute ass. And finally, last but not least, we have JPEGMAFIA's most popular song on Spotify, 1539 North Calvert, which in my opinion is one of the best rap songs of all time. Possibly the best rap song on this entire tier list. The production is extremely mainstream and accessible for a JPEGMAFIA song. Usually his tracks sound like nails on a chalkboard, but you can actually vibe with this one. Some of the best hard-hitting bars of all time show up on his verse. I also want to speak more on the beat, which has this very eerie, atmospheric energy to it. The music video for this track is absolute fire as well. Easily S tier. And guys, that was 40 rap songs, 40 of the most popular songs from rappers. And if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure you leave a comment down below. Let me know your thoughts on this godforsaken tier list. Spread that juicy, sexy, passionate Korean love. Love you. Peace out.